Getting into this episode of GH, I am so disappointed in Lucky. Like, where the hell has this man been? Like, now all of a sudden he's going to the hospital asking questions about Cyrus and, what's been going on with him. And, like, you're just now investigating this whole situation. Like, he was supposed to help clear Elizabeth's name a minute ago. He hasn't lifted a finger to help clear her name until now. Like, too little, too late. Because in my opinion, Jocelyn, Jack, Brennan, and Felicia pretty much did all the legwork. They figured everything out pretty much. Like, why is Lucky just now asking questions? It's just dumb. Shit, Lucas done did more than Lucky did. Like, the mere fact that he came over there and was like, oh, to talk to Elizabeth about Michael and how they're having his IV bags tested. Lucas and them are doing more than what Lucky is doing. Lucky is just piss poor. Like, I'm so glad he's not going back to the PCPD. That man is piss poor in his investigative skills. I'm just saying. Just trash bag. All these months that went by, this man ain't did shit to try to clear that girl name. Now all of a sudden you on the case. Like, who you think you are? Paul Lazon? Like, you late. You're late. Shit, on the case with Paul Lazon. Shit, Paul Lazon better than Lucky. I'm just saying, that's my girl too. I love me some Paul Lazon. For those that don't know, that's like one of my favorite crime TV shows. On the case with Paula Zahn that be coming on an investigation discovery. I love that damn show. Paula be on her shit. She don't play. Paula be on it. I'm like, shit, they should have got Lieutenant Joe Kenda on this motherfucker. Honestly. If you really want to solve something, get Joe Kenda. Joe Kenda would have had this shit solved 5 minutes ago. Soon as it happened. Soon as that man would have put some digitalis in somebody IV, but Joe Kenda would have had his ass. But I'm glad, everybody putting their heads together and they starting to, suspect and figure it out and put the pieces together and try to see how all of this connects, and trying to put Cyrus away. But I do agree, like, they don't have enough to, have Cyrus arrested. All they have is theory. That's all they got at this point is a theory. They ain't got nothing else. So they're gonna have to do a little bit more legwork on this one to really like get it figured. Or at the very least get an arrest warrant. The PCPD and that's what sucks. Because their department just stink. Their department stinks. And I think I said that yesterday too. They got a lot of good people on the team. It just, they make them look very incompetent. Like, they make them look very dumb, which is crazy. Like, they make them look dumb as hell, which is some sad shit, honestly. Because we all know Anna is good at what she do. Mac has always been a damn good commissioner. Dante is damn good. Chase is, he pretty good in his own right. But they make them look very foolish. Like, the mere fact that you have people who are not on the police force solving these crimes for you is rather sad. It's so sad. But I'm glad, Liz is being exonerated in this situation. I'm glad. And you know what? I seen some people saying that Liz should sue. I don't see no lawsuit because I don't think Liz would ever sue the hospital, honestly, because she loved that hospital. But she deserves some damn back pay for this suspension. I hope she get that back money, that retroactive money. She definitely should be getting that pay. So anyway, moving on from that. Lulu is just... I was so happy when Lulu came back, and now I'm just so annoyed. Super annoyed. I'm glad Tracy wasn't going to give her no money yet. Tracy agreed to give her some money, but only if she had a lead on Charlotte. Honestly, I feel Tracy shouldn't give her a dime at all. Even if she did get a lead on Charlotte. Why waste the money? That's good. That's too good money to be wasting. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody need to be wasting that good money for no reason. Charlotte already made it abundantly clear that she has no interest in living with her mother. That she wants to stay with Valentine. She made that abundantly clear. So why waste the resources on somebody who don't want to come back? For what? You know? And it's so funny because Lulu basically admitted that everything Tracy said to her is the same thing Dante and Laura said to her. So if you got all these people telling you this, people who you love and who are close to you telling you the same thing, why are you not listening? Like, why not listen? They know what they're talking about. Like, Lulu is too emotional, and that's how she's going to make mistakes. You know, she's allowing her emotions to cloud her better sense. Like, you have to move with strategy, not emotion. And I'm glad Tracy told her that. Like, if you're not going to listen to Laura, you're not going to listen to Dante, listen to Tracy on this one. Because Tracy know. Like, you don't get to be wealthy like her and smart and savvy by being stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tracy always pretty much predominantly moves with strategy. She's had some emotional moments, but the strategy is always there. So Lulu needs to listen, honestly, and stop being a damn fool. I was so in awe of Tracy today. Like, I love Tracy. Her and Martin, I could watch Tracy and Martin go back and forth all day, every day. Twice on Sunday. I could watch them every day. Because the way that they go back and forth and bounce off each other is freaking hilarious. And I love how Tracy stood up for Michael today. I loved it. Because for years, Tracy never gave a damn about Alan's kids. You know, she could not stand Alan kids, Alan grandkids. Like, she did not care for it. But I'm glad that she's standing up for Michael now. You know what I'm saying? And she views him and Jason and, you know, their children as true Quartermains. I love that because it took a long time for Tracy to get to this moment. For her to even acknowledge that they were family. Because for a long time, she never looked at Michael or Jason as family. So it's good that she's starting to see them as that. And, you know, it's starting to show, you know, by the way that she was protecting, you know, Michael's interest as far as his kids go. Like, she was going to war with Martin. She was like, you ain't taking them kids over my dead body. And Lulu sitting there, oh, you sure you want to do this? You're talking to Tracy, the Quartermain. Of course she's sure. Like, do you really think Tracy's going to back down from a fight? Hell no, she not. Tracy will go to the Capitol if she has to. She don't care. Please, this ain't Tracy first go around with lawyers and courtrooms and custody battles. Please, Tracy been through all this shit all her life. This ain't new. Tracy ain't new to this. She true to it. So this ain't nothing for her. And I love how they were just, you know, bouncing back and forth, trading little barbs. It was funny as shit. Like, Martin really thought he was going to come in here and do something. Tracy said, Oh, my God. Tracy said, hell no. Tracy said, hell to the dog. You ain't coming up in that house thinking you going to pull some shenanigans. Tracy didn't give a damn about talking, because Martin sitting there talking about, oh, Nina, Sonny, and Carly all had a deal. Do you really think Tracy care about whatever little backdoor deal Sonny made with them? Tracy ain't give a fuck. I loved it. I loved every second of it. Tracy didn't give a damn. She was like, listen, I'm protecting the Quartermain interest. I don't give a damn about the Corinthos interest. That's on the Corinthoses. They ain't got nothing to do with over here. I am so glad Jane Elliott is back. I am so glad. Because I ain't gonna lie. Back in 2017, I understand why she wanted to, but she pissed me off when she retired back in 2017. Because Jane Elliott is sadly needed on this show. Like, she is needed, and I'm glad she there. Tracy can't do no wrong. She can, but, you know, she can do some wrong, but it's still gonna be funny. I'm not surprised Nina went running to Sonny yet again, trying to get him to help. I'm like, Nina, do the world a favor and turn the blinders off to your daughter, please. Because honestly, at this point, if I was Sonny, I was all for him making that deal with Willow. I was all for him doing that at first because it made sense. You know what I'm saying? Just because she's still legally Michael's wife, so that means she called the shots as far as his medical care is concerned. Deal with that first. You know what I'm saying? Then deal with Willow later. But at this point in time, if they're going to have Sonny be a mob boss, it's time for him to step up. Like, we need 2011 or the 90s or the 2000s Sonny back. Because I feel like we're getting that mellow Sonny. You know, the older mellow Sonny. I need Sonny who didn't give a damn. That's the Sonny I need right now. Because Drew and Willow are simply playing in that man's face. And it's just not making no damn sense. Like, come on. I remember what Sonny did to Jax during him and Carly's custody battle when they were battling over Jocelyn. Like, Sonny was ruthless. That man had Jax drugged. You know what I'm saying? Had him acting all crazy and hyped up on drugs and made that man lose the custody battle. You did all that to Jax, and you mean to tell me you can't shut down Drew and Willow? Fuck that. Nah, this should be child's play for him. Carly too. This should be child's play for them. And like I said yesterday, I don't feel too bad for them because this ain't nothing that they haven't done to other people. You know what I'm saying? They've kept other people's children from them, so I can't feel that bad for them. But it's time for Sonny to boss up. And I'm glad, Dante was there for him and stuff. But for Dante to sit there and say, oh, you need to let the PCPD handle this and get justice for Michael. Dante, that's my boy. That's my dude. But we all know the PCPD just ain't shit. They not going to catch please. They can't catch the clap in a Mexican whorehouse, let alone catch whoever bombed Sonny's penthouse. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. So no, Sonny need to go ahead and delve out some of that mob justice at this point. Moving on from that, Carly. Even in stressful times as this, the delusions with her is just real. Like, she really had the audacity to say that she always felt Michael had the wrong father. Like, bitch, the shade. It was so much shade being thrown not only to AJ, but it was shade being thrown to Sonny too. And that's what pissed me off. Because for her to sit there and say Michael had the wrong father, but yet you married this man 9 billion times and had a couple more children with him, and yet Michael had the wrong father. So why are you not saying that about your other children that you birthed? But you the one that kept going back to the little man fucking him. Let him hunch all over you and create more babies though. But yet Michael had the wrong father. And for her delusional ass to sit there and say if her and Jason baby survived, or if she had Jason's baby or whatever, I'm like, what? She's still on that shit? Like, she will never let that go. She will never let go of the fact that her and Jason will never have children together. And they probably will never be together. Like, in a physical sense. Like, in a relationship. Like, she just cannot let that man go. And she really think now is the time to be talking about all this? Like, really, Carly? I totally get where she coming from as far as that clinic go, though. As far as Michael Scars and sending him to that clinic in Europe where Ava went to get her burns healed and fixed up, because they did wonders on Ava. Because y'all remember, Ava's face was fucked. That clinic worked a fucking miracle. I was like, wow. But I don't see how they would need Valentine or anybody to get Michael in there, though. They should be able to call that place. Ain't that place still up and running? They know where it is, so I would just call and see how much it costs. And send Michael ass right up in there. That's what I would do. The look on Carly's face when Felicia told her that she can't go in Michael's room. That shit was funny. That was funny. The back and forth, I ain't gonna lie though, but the back and forth between Willow and Sasha, I enjoyed that. But I was looking at Willow like, so now all of a sudden you got a backbone. So she could have a backbone with Sasha, but you can't have one with Sonny and Carly. Because she was ready to compromise until Drew stepped in there. But when it's her and Sasha one-on-one, oh, she got all this mouth. I was like, if Sasha, I swear to God, if Sasha wasn't pregnant, she should have socked the shit out of Willow. I'm just saying, I would, like, just right there. She need to catch an eye jammy. Like, I'm just saying. Because Willow been popping off too much. But I enjoyed the back and forth with the two of them. And it's so funny how Willow sitting there talking about, oh, she don't want anything. There's nothing in, basically on the Quartermain estate that she want. Please. Only reason Willow big and bold and saying there's nothing that she want is simply because one, her mama rich and she know Nina financially take care of her, and she got Drew who's also got money. So either way, she's straight. Please. And this is why, honestly, I want Sasha to tell the world that she pregnant by Michael, because I feel like this child needs to grow up a Quartermain. Corinthos, Quartermain, whatever. But either way, grow up knowing its history. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing the legacy it comes from on the Quartermain side. You know what I'm saying? Knowing his or hers grandparents and great grandparents and the lineage. And it's not even about ELQ and the money. It's just about that legacy. Being a part of that. Instead of growing up not knowing that you're a part of that. That's why I want Sasha to let everybody know, like, you're carrying a Quartermain. You know what I'm saying? That baby deserves to grow up in that life. I understand why she doesn't want that because of the stress and the craziness, but that child need to grow up in that life. But she definitely should have fucked Willow up, because that comment that Willow made about her doubling back to Michael because things didn't work out with her and her cousin. I might not like Willow, but I did like that little shade she threw, because that shit was funny. I said, you ain't had to go there, Willow. That shit cut deep. It was good, though. That was some good shade. I said, look at little Willow throwing shade. And it was good, too. I said, oh, shit. See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. See, this one made Willow a little interesting. Like, she finally got a backbone. I said, it's about time. I just don't like that she's with that long neck bitch. I can't stand it. Like, out of all people, why Drew? Like, she couldn't hunch on somebody else. Like, I'm just saying. I would like Willow. I ain't mad at the affair. I'm just mad at who she had it with. Because had she did it with, like, TJ or somebody, I wouldn't give a damn, to be quite honest. But with this one, because he's so smug and arrogant. Like, I just wanted Nina to just smack the dog piss out of him. Like, coming up in her house, oh, I'm here to support Willow. No, you there to control Willow. Let's be honest. Because Drew, at this point, is Willow's handler. That's what he is. He's her, he's her handler. He holding her captive at this point. But what pissed me off with Nina was she's blaming all of this on Drew. Like, she's putting all of this on Drew. She's not holding Willow accountable for anything. And that's the biggest problem that I have with this. Like, Willow is a willing participant in this foolishness. So for her to sit there and say, oh, Drew is the one blowing up Willow's, like, no, Willow's doing that right along with him. It's two. It ain't one, it's two. She's not being forced to do these things. She's doing it because that's what she chose. And it's so funny how Nina also tried to make it seem like Drew is controlling Willow's life, which he definitely is manipulative. But at the same time, Nina needs to take accountability for what she did, because it's so funny how she wants to sit there and talk about how had Willow did what was right and just let Michael, let Sonny and Carly sit with Michael and be with Michael, then it would have showed some good faith on her part. Good faith. We're past good faith. Nina was the one who urged Willow the same night all of this blew up. Like, her marriage started to blow up. She urged her to take the kids and run. She's the one that literally called Martin the very next day and started separation proceedings behind Willow's back. So she can't really blast Drew saying he controlling when you did some controlling shit too. And Drew was definitely being manipulative because when he, was wondering why Nina didn't tell Willow about Drew and Nina sleeping together, he tried to use that to his advantage to manipulate Nina and be like, "Oh, we should work together." You know what? Like, he is such a delusional jackass. I am glad that Nina was putting him in his place though, because he's just the arrogance. Like, he's an arrogant fool. Like, seriously, dude ain't got no chill. Just none whatsoever. But I really wish Nina would just rise to the occasion and just freaking tell Willow. Cause I got a feeling that if she keeps dragging it out, somebody else will. She like Nina's on borrowed time at this point, cause Willow gonna find out. Willow is definitely gonna find out, and it's gonna be too little, too late at that point. And it's so funny now. All of a sudden, Willow want to act like Nina's her mother now. Oh, that's my mother. Oh, please, please. She ain't had no use for Nina before. Now she see her as an ally now because you need her. That's why. Dingbat. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Peace.